Welcome, folks. I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
This is our watch-along for Prey. Thanks so much for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will see a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us without cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabbyKuwait, or become a member of this YouTube channel here to watch the whole movie with us without cuts or interruptions, but you will need your own copy of the film in order to open it up in an adjacent window to our reaction, so it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet.
This movie is available on Hulu, so you'll need a Hulu subscription. And if you want to watch other watch-alongs with us, we have them here on memberships, on YouTube, as well as on our Patreon.
That's right.
We're doing The Legend of Vox Machina. We've covered Love, Death, and Robots.
Yep.
There's more coming on that as well.
That there is.
As well as other classic films. We actually have my first reaction to the original 1980 version Predator with Arnie.
That's right.
Yeah,
and
super fun.
And we also have Total Recall.
We do.
Totally.
More Arnie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, love him.
Okay, here we go.
A long time ago, it is said, a monster came here.
Is this the English version of the, Did they shoot it in both languages, or it's just dubbed?
I believe they shot it in both. We can ask.
What a way to wake someone up.
What?
Oh, it's the marks of the axe or something? Or the tomahawk? That's called a tomahawk, right?
I think
it's not an
so.
ignorant thing to say.
Oh, cool.
Establishing character skill set.
Nice.
We know she's dangerous.
Uh-oh, what tracks?
Sorry. Maui. Nita.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh! Ouchie. Okay, it's okay. Okay, you just hurt your tail. It's okay. Oh, there it is.
That's crazy.
Oh, cool.
This morning in the sky, I saw a sign. The Thunderbird. It's time. I'm ready for my katamia.
You want to hunt something that's hunting you.
So this is like a rite of passage, like they know about it.
It's pretty.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, he's here.
She tracks well. If we find Pui alive, she knows medicine. You have to find that cat now.
I will.
I know. Because you have to.
He just vouched for her.
Oh, weird.
Oh, so interesting. Oh, it's that circle of life. Oh. Snack time. Oh, no snacks. God, I'm like so afraid for the dog. Oh no. Oh God.
Golly.
This is so cool.
Tabe wants to stay and hunt. Let's go.
I'm coming with you. There's something that scared the cat away from its den.
I've got this.
No.
Well, she's asking
She's
the right questions.
smart. Stop trying to be too brave. Oh, it's a snake. Ugh. Completely skinned. Ah, no! Oh no!
Hey, yo, pull back on that because you're gonna get loud and shit. I can't.
I'm sorry.
Painful.
I don't like things like doing weird stuff.
Could be bear tracks.
But that's a big bear. And why was it on its hind legs? And what skins a snake like that?
I have to warn my brother.
Okay, good. It's maybe just like the nerves or something still alive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed that she can track in the dark.
Well, they're probably used to it.
Oh no, where'd he go?
I guess he got snatched up.
Naru, why'd you come back?
I found tracks, and they were huge.
I don't know what it was. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, whatever it was, we're in the cat's den now. We have to deal with it first.
It's a test, isn't it? Because he wants to see which of the warriors are worthy.
You've never faced a lion. Its mouth full of teeth like arrows, ready to tear your flesh.
No.
When your brother comes back, he and I will find the lion and kill him.
Okay. Big talk, big talk. Wow. Okay, focus. Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
Your brother carried you home.
What about the lion?
How they went after it.
I have to find him.
No, you need to rest.
Tabe needs my help.
If your brother needed you, he wouldn't have brought you back here.
Well, he doesn't know that he needs her. He got it. No, what's up with that guy?
Jealousy.
Yeah. Watch out for him.
What do you think left those tracks? And skinned that snake. And before I fell, I saw lightning in the trees.
Naru.
There's something else out there.
And if there is, I'll get it.
Do I need your permission, War Chief?
It's not about permission. I had to carry you back.
He ain't wrong.
You tried it. You just... You couldn't bring it home.
She had good ideas, though.
Oh, but he ain't wrong. I mean, from his perspective, he ain't wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, she had the lion in her sights, and she didn't even try to strike.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, they've established that she's a lot more calculated and careful. Whereas he'll take the shot without really thinking about it.
In her defense, she did get distracted by the big ball of fire in the sky.
Yes.
So. I like the, at least so far, the classic approach to this story of the slow reveal as opposed to just giving it to you all at once with gore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here we go. It's big. Dang, that is pretty huge. Could take a rabbit home for lunch. Oh, Wolfie.
How did they shoot this? Is
I know.
That's all CGI?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, that looks really good. Oh. Like, what eye? Oh, well, we got a bite in. Oh. Oh, bye-bye, Wolfie. What happened? Oh, we got him. Oh, no.
Damn. crazy. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's right. They like to take the spine and head, don't they? Oh, she making rope. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, leveling up. I love her dog. Is it gonna work with the rabbit? Yes.
Oh, she got her.
Oh, she got a whole bunch.
We have to go find whatever left those tracks. Akitsi.
I bet the producers are like, thank goodness for drones, man. Drones make things so much easier.
Yeah. Oh. That is a nice looking shot, too.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I don't think we're that far away from stealth technology that you can actually wear.
Just like that.
I don't think it'll like go visible and invisible like that.
I mean, they give up their life for you, and so you should respect. What is it?
Westerners? Settlers? I don't know. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Unless they were just trying to get their furs.
I saw the trap earlier and I was like, well, that's not from the Predator.
No, you're right.
Daddy?
Oh gosh. Do we think the dog is going to survive this movie? You're getting really close. Oh! Ooh. Oh no, she's getting stuck. Okay. I hope that's strong, man.
It's made out of weed, it's fine.
Goodness. On the plus side, her heat signature is muted right now. Just put some on your face, just for good measure.
I meant hemp.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
I reckon she's gonna see the predator, like, absolutely kill some what are they called? Fur trappers or hunters. Oh, and there's a bear. What? Oh, that bear has been through some stuff. Oh no, her bowstring broke because it was wet. Her brother told her the story. Oh god. Run, doggy. I don't know. What are you gonna do? You gotta save your dog.
Okay. Some parkour action, huh?
Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Why did he... Oh. Oh. The dog knows something. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, that bear is scarred up.
It's what?
It's scarred up. Like, it's been through some stuff and it hasn't died. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. god, the predator's coming. What happened? Oh. Whoa. Oh gosh, don't. Your belly is gonna fall out. I doubt that he's interested in her at this point because she hasn't established herself as being like an apex predator.
An adversary?
Yeah, because that's their whole thing, isn't it? Like they want to prove themselves. So he's probably just like, she's a nothing.
It's all about game.
Yeah. Oh. The dog. Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
I saw what left those tracks.
The bear?
There was a bear, but there was something else, and it was huge. It fought and killed a bear with its hands easily.
How come it didn't kill you?
Enough!
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, huh? Oh.
Oh, she's not afraid.
One of them's going down now.
Yeah. If not all. At least one of them's going down.
Should see your face.
What do you think drove the possums our way?
Yeah, like listen to her. Dude, you're dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Their ropes are too good. Oh. Just like, I told you guys. Oh god, your weapon. Okay. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, why are you shouting?
That's what... It's a warrior shout.
I know it's a warrior shout, but still. What's your plan? Oh. But they don't know that he can sense heat signatures.
No, he has us.
Oh yeah. Run in zigzags. When's her dog gonna come back? And her brother. Oh my god, he runs so fast. Oh, she got stuck in a trap. Oh shit. Saved by trappers?
Ici. Je vais la porter. Elle va nous ralentir. Non. Pour la façon qu'elle courait, je crois qu'elle a vu.
Do you know what they're saying?
Kind of. They have strong accents. It's hard for me when the French accents are not super clean.
You killed the buffalo.
Ha!
He killed your whole party.
I didn't kill everyone.
If you were smart, you'd help us.
Oh.
Oh shit, they got her brother?
Note. Va nous aider.
They're gonna help us. Oh no! Hurry up!
That was awful.
Are you
Yeah.
hurt?
Oh, they tried.
I guess it's a bit educational too. It wasn't just the English that were awful, huh?
I don't know, like at that time they had a lot of French fur trade people. Oh, oh, behind him!
We're the bait. He's coming for us.
No. No. It doesn't want bait. It doesn't hunt that way.
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Before
like-
the trappers captured me, it saw me. It came right up to me. And then left.
Look weak.
I don't know that this thing can be killed.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
You just gotta be smart. Yeah, let those guys weaken it.
Naru! Oh, yeah!
Whoa! Damn. How do you like it? Oh, damn. Ugh.
Oh no! Well, they're getting to see a lot of its tricks now. Don't show your hand. Just go for it. Oh no, you're dead. Oh no, you're really dead.
Get down!
What the?
Oh, it just ricocheted off his helmet.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Losing its leg to be free.
wait. Naru.
Oh,
what
no.
are you doing, Naru? Naru, stop!
I'm smarter than a beaver.
Just watch out for any more traps that you don't see.
Where are you going?
I gotta go get us those horses.
I'll get Suddy.
Oh, it's a bomb. It's a bomb. It's a bomb. Oh god. Yeah, now you run. Okay. Oh, she got far really quickly.
Just keep one foot in front of the other. You'll get somewhere quick.
It's true. Oh, they're all like packing up, leaving.
J'aime le chien. Ça coûte mieux que le castor.
Don't kill my dog. Whoa. Okay. Nice.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice choreography, nice
Yeah.
camera work. So the Great Plains, I think, actually extend into Canada a bit.
I would imagine so.
But
Help me, and I'll show you how to use it. Please.
you gotta wrap that thing up. Come on.
She already did.
Oh, she did?
She tied
Oh,
it
she tied it
around,
off?
Yeah. Play dead.
Smart move.
But he can still. Oh no, because he took the
The thing that makes
the
the body
medicine.
cold.
Yeah. The blood's warm, but his body's cold. Oh, confusing.
I can't see it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. I was thinking, what would happen if the predator stepped on him?
The doggy. No. Uh-oh. Oh. All right. He can't aim without the mask. Oh no, don't let him put it back on. Oh well, shit. Okay. Take the pill. Take the flout. Oh shit, the bed.
Oh, damn!
Whoa. Oh no! Pour some.
Move! Why would you stand?
No! Pour some stuff on him. I don't know. Put fire, dust.
Tommy.
Run, Naru. It thinks I'm the threat. This is as far as I go.
Oh, man.
No more. This is it.
No.
He knows. Oh.
Damn. Oh, he's done.
Don't let him take your brother's skull. Come on. What? Use him as bait? Predator weapon. Oh no! Oh no!
You think that I'm not a hunter like you? And I'm not a threat. That is what makes me dangerous. But I'm killing you.
Behind you. Best. But okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Smart.
Yes. Pull it back. You got your rope? Okay. Doggy, run away. Oh, she's getting it to... is she doing? Oh. He's mad. Oh no, she doesn't know how to work it. Did she get the hand with the claw? Oh. Oh. Okay! Wow. Okay. Oh. What's she doing? Drowning him in the mud?
I don't know. I'd get that rope off me real quick, though.
He's gonna pop up. Okay. Yeah, this is not happy times.
Come on. Do it. Come on, do it. This is it.
Oh my god. Oh no!
Damn.
Wow, she outsmarted him.
She's gonna drag that thing home. I think it's a callback.
We need to move to easier protected ground.
That's a callback to Predator 2.
Oh. Bad for her brother, though.
I know. I was wondering, like, are y'all gonna mourn for that?
Yeah, I'm like, are you gonna mourn for Tabe at all? He sacrificed his life so that she could survive and save the day and do her thing.
I really liked the overall structure of the film.
Yeah.
I thought that the structure was really strong, and it goes against what you typically see today. It's more in line with a classical structure of films that you used to get, where it was a slow build-up and slow reveal and, a character. It's a coming-of-age tale at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting. Historical, even though it's fictional, it's historical. So you're getting a sense as to what, like a small sense, as to what it might have been like back then in terms of living, socializing, hunting,
the culture,
what you might encounter during that specific pocket of time. The costume design was on point. The music was really cool.
Yeah.
The way it was shot was great. Overall, I think it was a solid movie. What bothered me, I think, more than anything was just the last fight, where at a certain point I'm like, I can't forget that this is a little woman taking on this hulking beast of a creature.
Yeah.
Right? It was well played in a lot of ways in terms of the choreography, the dance of combat and whatnot, and her using her intuition and her smarts to... I think that I was hoping for more of that in that last fight, was just more of her smarts coming into play as opposed to muscling and dancing around and fighting,
I thought that a lot of it was...
Oh, did you see that clue? There's a sequel in the works. That's the idea, because they showed more ships coming.
No, I think that she showed a lot of smarts because she set a trap. It reminded me of in the first movie when Arnold Schwarzenegger sets the whole trap, because you can't really kill it just man to man.
She grabbed its tooth and ripped it out of its mouth. I was like, that's interesting. I haven't seen that yet.
I feel like that's the type of thing that, as a woman sometimes you have to fight dirty. That was already established when she was fighting with that other dude when they were trying to take her home and she bit him.
It was established.
I don't know how many men in a fight would be like, I'm going to start biting now, but women definitely would. And so I think in that situation, it was just a matter of survival and like, I see a tooth, I can grab the tooth, I'm going to pull it out and nab him.
It feels like you're feeling like 10 out of 10, and I'm more like, like 7.5, 8 out of 10 for me. I think is what the overall, that's the general sense I'm getting from you right now.
Oh no, I'm just saying that I thought that the way they established a lot of the things was really cool, you know, because it showed us her character and the way she thinks. She's really smart.
Well, that again goes back to the structure of it all, right?
Yeah.
The setup and payoff, there was a lot of that, and it was really well executed in that regard. And it does harken back to the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator film, just like films of that era where it was just more of a development, and so it's more psychological than gory.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff did happen kind of off camera or obscured.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. I think that maybe they should have pushed the violence a little bit more. And I think that maybe that's like, I'm surprised I'm saying that. It's like, it's an effect of having watched things like The Boys and all the things that have come out today, where it's just like in your face. A lot of like, I'd say 90% of the violence was sort of obscured, which I like that approach because you don't see that very often, but I think they could have maybe pushed it a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they probably could have, like, because viewers today are more used to that, you can definitely push the violence like that, but I appreciated them keeping it more obscured because I think
It's more in your imagination.
Yeah, it just elevated the suspense for me, and it kind of put me in the moment with them because they also can't see it. They also don't know where it's going to come from, and so for me it was like really harrowing.
It wasn't that long ago that you and I watched the original Predator. It's actually more violent than this, if you think about it. You know?
Yeah, actually.
And so that's all I'm saying. I didn't need it to be a gore fest. If it's between like extreme violence and this, I'll take this. Let's just put it that way, right?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel gratuitous, I think, because
Right.
a lot of the time in movies like this, it can feel like, oh, we're just going for
Way over the
like
top.
way over the top
Yeah,
kills.
shock value.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was not about shock value at all. I thought
Yeah.
it was tastefully done. At a certain point, I'm like, you're jumping on top of this thing, and he's tossing you down, and you're just getting right back up. I'm like, I guess maybe your adrenaline's going, so it's possible. I started to just think about it a lot because her frame is so small, and it's like, if this big thing that hunts like bears,
Yeah.
and is picking up bears, throws you into the ground with all of his force, albeit he's weakened, but still, I'm like, I don't know that you're just gonna roll back up real quick. That's all I'm saying.
Sure,
You know?
sure. Maybe there is a certain suspension of disbelief there, but I really liked the way that they portrayed her character and her fighting style and everything.
I would have liked it more if maybe she was weakened in that. Like, maybe like when he throws her to the ground, she's like damn near dying,
Right.
having a hard time breathing, and she's having to do all this stuff that's like strategic still, but while damn near like at heaven's gate, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's barely got anything left in her, but she's still got her intuition. That's at least still intact, and she's using it. Like, that would have been cool for me. When she like did her little war cry at the end, I was like, you seem fine. You know what I mean?
I guess. But
You know?
like, I think, like you said, I think it's the adrenaline and.
I just wanted more John McClane, I guess. That's all I'm saying. A little bit more John McClane. That's all.
Sure. I mean, she did go through the paces, though. Like,
It was more emotional scarring than physical scarring, I suppose.
She literally got her leg caught in a trap, though.
And she was running around just fine.
I know. Oh well.
Yeah, you just caught yourself in a thing.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like she didn't go through some shit in this movie, because she did. Like,
Oh, no, absolutely.
Everyone doubted her. She had to fight a guy.
Against all odds. Yeah, she made it to this. I thought, like, again, I love that structure. I love that setup. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, you have this character who looks, even physically, just looks like incapable.
Yeah.
But then she just outsmarts everybody. And I like that aspect of it a lot.
Yeah, no, I like that, where she's like, you know, you don't think I'm a threat,
Yeah.
but I'm the most dangerous one here. And it's true, because she's smart. And, you know, she knows a lot of things. Like, I liked how everything just kind of came back full circle. And like you said, the structure of everything, like all of the little seeds that they were planting with the flower and its medicinal properties, and like all of her skills. And yeah, I just thought that was really, really well done.
I could have done without that line.
Which
When-
one?
By the fire, which is like, you think I'm not dangerous, but I am. I'm like, well, I can see that. Like,
I
if
don't
you
know.
could-
I kind of liked it.
If you can do something without saying it, I feel like that's way more effective. And I think that in that moment, her expression, her physicality, her planning, I thought that was enough to tell me what was communicated in that dialogue, if that makes any sense.
I guess, but
Yeah.
I think also, a lot in this film is actually not dialogue. It's not dialogue
That's
heavy
absolutely true.
at all.
Yeah, and I thought that was cool. I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like you care for the characters, you know what's going on, and you get a sense of who these people are, their culture and everything. You don't even really have to use so many words. So I thought that was really well done.
I suppose you're right about. I mean, they were extremely selective about what dialogue to include in this story. I think a byproduct of that might have been like streamlining the dialogue as much as possible because you're shooting this in 2 different languages.
Sure.
And so let's keep that to a minimum, right? And so, yeah, that was. I'm aware that was a thing they decided to include Alberta. So
That's in Canada.
Okay, so this is supposed to be Canadian, or it's just shot in Canada.
It's shot in Canada. I mean, a lot of those types of landscapes are in Canada. It's still very pristine over there.
Okay, gotcha. So it's like a tax thing, or just like a environment thing.
Yeah, but also you get really good tax credits in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For a moment, just because they were French, I thought maybe this is supposed to be Canadian. That's why my mind went there.
Well, yeah, you got to remember that back in the day, when America was still young and when people were in the frontier, there were people from a lot of different countries. And in fact, I believe a lot of the fur trade people were French.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess that's pretty historically accurate. And yeah, that was cool. I liked feeling like, we were getting a look into history. And like, I personally am really fascinated by Native American culture. And I know that it's like all, different tribes have, their own separate culture. And I believe the Comanche Nation were really well known for their warriors.
Okay.
So it completely makes sense that they highlighted this group of people
No, I
in
thought
this
that was
particular
neat.
story. How did you feel about a lot of the fight scenes here?
I liked my favorite fight scene was the one where she was fighting all the French people by the fire. In the camp. I thought that was the best one. There was a little bit of shaky cam stuff where I couldn't quite see what was happening in fleeting moments, but I actually thought that it elevated the frenzy of the fight because it's just all happening all at once. And it was one of the few instances where I didn't mind it because for me, it elevated the fight because it's just so crazy and haphazard in a way, while actually being very well structured because like so many I don't know how to explain it. It's just cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, because you were just kind of like following her around, and then all of a sudden
it felt very harrowing.
Yeah, and then like someone would pop up from behind, and then she'd get him, and it was very, very creative and cool.
It felt like a series of close calls, and that's what made it so thrilling and exciting to watch. Is it intense and like they were literally on top of her, and then things almost came at her face, and whatever.
Yeah.
Bare misses. You know what I mean? It's like it felt so real. That's what I liked about that.
Yeah.
Even though I could tell it was staging and choreographed, I thought that it was done well enough that I bought into it in the moment,
Yeah.
I like that way more than the last fight scene. I mean, it was cool. Please don't get me wrong. Like, it was a lot of cool creative choices made in that final battle between her and the Predator. It's just that, like, I'm just comparing this against the one you saw, which is with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, he was literally crawling into that hole, right, in order to trick the Predator. Like, that's the kind of, like, damage I wanted to see happen to her. And I think that kind of speaks to some of the issues that might be happening in today's film where the women are untouchable. Mm-hmm. We did see her get hurt a little bit throughout the film, but like we needed to see her get damaged in this last fight scene somehow, some way. And we just didn't get any of that.
We did see that leading up to it, but yeah, we didn't see it in the last fight scene. It was kind of interesting for me to see her actually get beat up by another guy. But then I was just kind of like, well, fair play. She did hit him first.
That fight was also cool.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like a top, it was establishing how capable she is and how feisty she is.
Yeah.
And how she's able to take on this dude that's twice her size. I thought that was actually cool. That was proper. So
yeah, and like they did a lot of things right here. A lot of things like that were done very, very well. And I think it's also, I can tell that a lot of love and passion was put into this project, and especially portraying the Native American and First Nations people that they were showing here. I think that is really cool.
You know the part where she saw the buffalo?
Yeah.
And you just saw the look on her face?
Yeah.
Like, that's an example of what I appreciated about this movie, where you didn't need her to say anything.
Yeah.
but you got that this was upsetting to her.
Yeah.
And it was a problem for her. And so much so that she tracked that dude. And that's the dude that she set up to get killed by the Predator later.
Mm-hmm.
I feel two ways about the little magic potion thing, just shutting down like the heat signature
Very
completely.
quickly.
I'm just like, it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to even register that you ate something. And your body's immediately, like, even if you take some Advil, it takes like 30 minutes for that shit to work. And immediately this magic force sauce is immediately like taking out all his heat signature, to the point that the Predator can just walk by her and doesn't even sense that she's there. I was sort of like, I'm watching a movie about an alien coming to Earth and hunting,
I think that
natives. So I'm like, I have to sort of, because the thing is, the movie does such a good job of grounding itself, even in the heightened sci-fi moments. It does a really good job of grounding itself, that when it does this sort of complete magic, off the wall thing, I'm like, okay, I have to like remind myself that I'm watching a film. Like, that's the one you did, and they just play that one over and over again, so it's fine. They didn't do that all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If that makes any sense. Like,
Sure.
there wasn't like 8 of those instances in the movie, if that makes any sense. There was like, this is the one little magic, beanbag. What's the Harry Potter beanbag? That's
Bertie Bots?
Bertie Bots, yeah. Because that's what
every
kind of
flavor of beans?
Yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of. Is just because it's a little. But that was the only magical element in the movie, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Outside of that, there was no other magical elements I can think of, and so I appreciated that. They used it very wisely. It was the one device in the film that it sort of just it's a get out of jail free card in a way.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, she's literally right next to him. He doesn't smell her. He doesn't sense that she's there at all. I'm like, all right, okay, fine.
Well, I mean, it's been established for a while that this whole heat signature thing is like the Predator thing. It's not been established that they have a particularly acute sense of smell, or that any of their other senses are particularly heightened.
Speaking of which, I appreciated the misdirection, because there was a moment where she crawls out of the mud, and the next thing I'm expecting is the Predator to just drop in right behind her.
Yeah.
And the Predator to not see her, and that's a callback to Arnold Schwarzenegger crawling into the mud. And they didn't do that, and I was like, oh. So it pulled the rug out from under me there, and I appreciated that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a cool little moment for those of us who've seen the original
Yeah.
to go, and then it's like, no, just teasing you.
Yeah.
She's not, this isn't the one we're going to do in this movie. No.
Awful as it was, I appreciated that moment when the French guy who taught her how to use the gun got stepped on. Because I was like, he's playing dead, but what happens if he's stepped on? Like, that would really suck.
Yeah.
There was a short film I watched not that long ago from Love, Death, and Robots where that kind of thing happened, and the character just basically bit his tongue. Not literally, but like, he just kept his mouth shut while his hand was getting stepped on by a robot that was crushing his fingers, basically. I'm like, oh gosh, could I keep my mouth shut? And the Predator literally stepped on him and he goes, he cries out. I'm like, that's what most people would do when something like that steps on you. But that also speaks to the other thing, which is this. It's almost like, a tiger is, 600 pounds or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
Tigers.
They're very heavy, yeah.
Animals like that are quite heavy. And I look at the Predator the same way.
Yeah.
As he's very, very, it's a he, I assume, they. It's a he, I assume, and so he's quite tall and very, very built, and all that armor, he's super heavy. You're not tossing that thing around. And so when he steps on the French guy and the French guy cries out, it's like, well, if you stepped on me, I might be able to bite my tongue and keep silent. But if, I don't know, my dad stepped on me or someone heavy, if Shaquille O'Neal stepped on me, I might cry out because shit,
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a long-winded, weird, discombobulated way of saying I appreciated that moment, and I wish that they did more with that ending fight.
You know what? I just noticed here that the director is Dan Trachtenberg, who also directed The Boys. It's interesting that you mentioned that at the beginning.
That he was more reserved in the violence?
Yeah.
That is interesting. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I thought you were going to call it 10 Cloverfield Lane, which is another movie from him that I enjoyed. I thought 10 Cloverfield Lane was very cool. It went the most unexpected direction that a sequel would go.
Right. And in the same way, I feel like this, as a standalone Predator film, goes a different direction.
Right.
Because it is... I love that it's about a woman who is seemingly not a threat, but then actually she is a threat, and it's all because of her smarts, and it's believable.
So speaking of believable, I thought that the main lady in this movie, there's a number of names here.
Midthunder.
Amber Midthunder. I liked her look quite a bit, and I thought that I'd say for a good 75% of the film, I enjoyed her acting.
I think I enjoyed all of the acting in this film.
The 25% reserved reserve in there is because of instances where I was like, oh, that feels modern. Maybe it's more like 85%. 85%, 15%, right? 85% I enjoyed it and bought into it, and 15% where I'm like, that looks like 2022 to me, as opposed to 1700s. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, I thought she did a fantastic job. A lot of great close-ups in terms of like her expressions and whatnot, her response to the situation. Like one of the moments that stood out to me was when the bear was coming for her and the dog darted, like led the bear the other direction, and she didn't scream or anything like that. It was more of just like she's just afraid and her eyes are bugging out and she's just like unsure what to do and she's panicking. I thought that was way more realistic.
Yeah, and like, you know, she had to do all of that, and especially in a lot of close-ups of her face and her eyes, because they were selling that fear and that tension with just her response to the situation that was happening. It's really good.
I wish that oh no, it did. I was about to say I wish something, but I was wrong immediately because I remembered. They brought it back they set up the axe, the tomahawk. I hope that's the right way. The thing on it, right, where
the rope,
pulls the rope and pulls it back. It got to be a little bit. That was the second magic thing in the movie, actually, because there were some moments where I was like, "That's a little magical." The way you're using that shit, it was like, there was this threshold that it crosses where it's like, that's kind of realistic. Oh no, that's just like that's a Zelda toy now. You're dealing with a hook shot proper, you know, straight out of Hyrule, baby. It's like the. I mean, maybe it's based on a real weapon, but I would imagine that to a certain degree, some of that had to be CG.
Yeah.
That's quite dangerous to have that actor. I mean, as much as I would trust her, and she's trained and all that stuff, at a certain point, it's like, that's a proper weapon.
Yeah.
And I don't need my actress, if I'm the producer, I don't need my actress getting fucked up because she messed up the stunt, or she pulled it back and it just cuts her face or hits her in the face or something like that. No, because I was on the set of, what's it called? Deadliest Warriors.
Uh-huh.
Long time ago, a buddy of mine, I don't know if I should mention his name because I'm not going to mention his name, but anyway, he was fucking around on set with a weapon like that, going, because he's like really skilled with weapons. It's one of the things, that's why he was so confident with it, because he's super skilled. And he cut his shoulder.
Ouch.
He thought it was nothing. He had to go to the hospital because it wouldn't stop. It was like a really deep cut.
Oh no.
And so that's just him messing around with this prop from Deadliest Warrior, right? So similarly, a prop, like you're pulling this thing back and you're catching it. There's a certain, I think, physical response to when you're doing something like that. When you catch something, there's a way that your body moves, and sometimes that wasn't happening. And I think that's why it looked like magic to me.
Oh, okay,
that's me being over analytical.
Yes.
If you're this deep into the video, then you should very much expect that to come out of my mouth at some point. But yeah, like I could tell sometimes like it just wasn't quite, when they do fake gun firing in movies.
Yeah.
There's that below.
There's a rebound.
There's where it's like the kickback from the gun.
Sure, yeah.
It makes your body kind of move. And when you don't see that, you know that it's CG muzzle flares and all that stuff. You know?
Sure.
And it just has a different feeling. That's all. But that's a very minor thing. Like in terms of the feelings I have about the film, that's so far down on the priority list. It's like that barely matters. It's just because we're still here talking about it that I thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was like it was a fun movie.
Yeah, overall, I thought it was very well executed. I love the structure of the film. I have to emphasize that. I really, really love the structure of the film.
Yeah.
I thought that it was super cool. How they went about telling the story, and it wasn't rushed, but it also didn't feel like it was overstaying its welcome. It gave you just enough moments to appreciate the landscape. Like, it almost made me wonder if any part of this film was trying to say something like a commentary on our society today, or if it was just a story not meant to be taken any deeper. You know what I mean?
What commentary on our society?
I don't know. Like for instance, it's the Russian nuclear facility story on HBO. HBO making Chernobyl was a commentary on global warming. I don't know if this is a commentary on anything. One can read into it and find commentary if you really wanted to. It's making a point to show you these beautiful landscapes and whatnot, and these, French settlers are coming in, and look at how they treated the buffalo. right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's
so-
always that's been the way of the white man since they've come and, you know, colonized and settled everywhere. It's like, take all the resources and don't care about what you're destroying in the process, because they don't think about how we are all part of the ecosystem and how we are all, even though we may be apex predators, we shouldn't take more than we need.
Right. But I mean, they're not all bad, right? Because they had the one guy who taught her how to use the gun.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's that. There may not be commentary at all, and I'm just reading too deep into this. Overall, my feelings are quite positive about this movie. And as far as Predator films go, it's the first one that I've enjoyed at this level since the first one. As a kid, I enjoyed Predator 2, but I haven't seen it in so long. My feelings are all legacy at this point. I have to watch it again.
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen Predator and then Alien versus Predator, which was not good.
No. And then the newer one, which was like one of the few terrible reviews I've given on this channel.
Well, that was the one I'm talking about. Isn't that the one? Alien versus Predator?
No, the one you're talking about is it's called Predators.
Oh, then I didn't see Alien versus Predator. See, I don't even know. Predators. It was not good.
But I saw the one with the guy from King Kong. I forgot his name. Andrew. He won Best Actor for The Pianist.
Oh, yes.
And he's A-N-D-R.
No. Adrian.
Well, it's close. It was the A something and the D in there, and the R. Okay, it's Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
He did a Predator film, and
that's right. He did. Yeah. I didn't see that. Not good. Yeah, this one's actually good. That's what I'm saying. Like, it stands on its own as like a really interesting film within that universe while not being modern.
Yeah.
I think it's so interesting and cool.
Part of the reason why I was giving it, like, I don't give scores anymore, okay? I was just using that to quantify, like, the general feeling that ACHARA had versus me. Part of my reason for not giving it a stronger score wasn't just the stuff I've mentioned already, but at the end of the film, there was no accounting for the people she lost. Like, that just completely didn't matter, and that was weird to me.
That was a little bit weird.
Like,
I wondered if that was some sort of thing where they're just like, okay, well, that's life, you know, sometimes you lose people, but it did seem strange.
You know, the movie took its time in a lot of areas, which I appreciated. I almost wish that they did something different when she won. Either keeping her there, because she was seated, right? I think that for me, I wanted, if it's my main character and it's a victorious moment, I want to see them stand up. And I wanted to see her stand up and like do that battle cry, but it's not just a battle cry of victory. It's like, I wanted it to feel loaded, like relief and emotional, like crying almost. Maybe that's the expected thing to do and it's the cliche thing to do, but like, just, this is an Indian reference, but like the end of Chak De India, when Shah Rukh Khan cries, you know, just that relief of like, I won. And I can't think of an American reference right now to save my butt, but like, y'all know what I'm basically driving at, which is like just that relief of victory. Like, I did it, but I also lost a lot of people. I wanted that all loaded in that battle cry.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I guess like you didn't really feel the loss of her brother,
right?
You know, and how, I mean, she won, but at what cost?
Right.
Like, how many people died in order for her to have that win?
Yes.
She didn't do it on her own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when she brings home the head of the monster, like, that was an opportunity to reclaim that feeling that I didn't get from the battle cry. And the movie just ended. I'm like, all right, well, let's try to get out.
Yeah.
Next showing, please. Like,
we're done.
Clear the theater. Got to
Yeah.
get the popcorn off the floor. Get the next audience in here.
Except it's going to be on Hulu, so
Right. No, I'm just
go ahead and binge the next
Yeah,
thing.
metaphorically speaking, right? They
Yeah.
just got to get out. That's also like a Hollywood rule that I heard Michael Bay talk about. It's like, once you've defeated the enemy, once the good guys have won, you need to close the movie as fast as possible. You got to get out of the movie as fast as possible. And it did. Within 5 minutes of her beating the monster, the movie ended. Anyways, I enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys did too. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.